The age 26 really felt like a wake-up call for me. That is when I realized that if I wanted to live a different life, I would have to become a different woman. And guys, there are habits that I had to start doing for me to be able to live that life, right? So today we're going to be talking about the habits that I started doing when I turned 26 to live a different life. Anyways, habit number one was learning to say no. Like, this is a habit that most of us, like, we want to do it, right? But it's very hard to live by that decision and telling yourself that if something is not, if I don't feel comfortable doing something, I will have to say no. Some of us are way too considerate to not be able to say no to certain things. But guys, when I turned 26, I told myself, if I do not feel comfortable doing something, then I'm not doing it. I'm not going to force myself into something that I know, Kuti, I definitely do not want this for myself. And ever since I started doing that, I've been living a happy life. Because guys, at the end of the day, it's your life and you do not owe anyone anything. So I just told myself, as soon as I turn 26, I'm not going into my late 20s feeling like I owe anyone anything. So I have to applaud myself on that one. I'm definitely doing a great job on this particular one. Saying no, yes when I want to, and no when I do not want to. The other habit that I had to start doing when I turned 26 for me to live a happier life was I stopped explaining myself to everyone. Guys, it's your life and your life, your rules. Even if people want to start a rumor about you, let them talk, let them do. You can't go door to door explaining yourself to people like, guys, I know you have heard this about me, so I'm here to explain. It's not true. I'm like this, and no, you can't do that. And whether you like it or not, so many people knows you, and each and every person has got with their own perspective of you, right? Whether good or bad, you can't erase like what people already think about you in their mind. So just do you and stop explaining yourself to people. Ever since I stopped feeling bad for anything and feeling the urge to explain myself to people, I'm telling you, my life is so peaceful and I'm so much at peace right now. So the other thing that I had to start doing was to stop waiting to feel ready. I want to give an example of my YouTube channel. I was procrastinating a lot, and guys, it's true what they say that procrastination is the thief of time. I should have started my YouTube channel when I started doing story times on TikTok, but I didn't. Why? Because I had that fear of the unknown. I didn't know whether YouTube is going to accept me. Are people on YouTube going to accept me? Are people going to like my content on YouTube or not? But guys, I just told myself, no, Lillian, you can never be ready for anything unless you just start. Just start and see where that goes. And this is me talking to you guys on YouTube. I've already started. The other thing that I had to start doing when I turned 26 to live a better life was I told myself that not everyone deserves access to my energy. Like, when I say energy, I'm talking about my life, I'm talking about my space. Like, not everyone deserves that, guys. The moment you welcome everyone, like each and everyone into your life, that is when you create your own group of enemies, guys. Because some relations are just good kept with boundaries, guys. Not so people too close to you, like a lot of people close to you. That is when you realize that sometimes you'll be creating bad energy for yourself. People are so different. We live a life where some people are good naturally, some people are bad naturally. Those people that do not even see anything good in anything that is done by other people unless it is them that has done that, and you wouldn't want to keep that type of energy in your life, guys. I told myself, no, my life is a clean space, especially on the things that we can choose for ourselves. We can choose the people that we want in our lives, and I decided, Kuti, I'll be very strict with the people that comes into my life, and I hope you guys are doing the same too. Other habit that I had to start doing when I turned 26 was failure is also part of success, guys. If you trace back the history of those successful people, you will definitely find equity. They once failed so many times, but they stood up and dusted themselves and kept themselves going and until they reached like the stage that they are in right now. So guys, I would not feel sad or pressure myself or if I fail at something, because failure shows that at least I'm trying. It's better than just sitting around and not doing anything at all. Other habit that I had to start doing when I turned 26 was this one. I know so many of us struggle with this, but I had to learn financial discipline. I was someone that was so impulse when it comes to me spending my money, because I would realize after spending that honestly, why did I buy this? I do not even need it in my life, but as long as I had money, I would spend it. That was me. So I started drafting, like writing down what I want to do, how much I'll be spending on that particular thing. I started writing down actually and making sure that I cover all expenses, like all important and necessary expenses in my life. It also taught myself to start having savings. That was me, because back then I used to think if you have money, money is for spending. Don't if I would spend money, I would spend money and leave myself without even a dollar to show for it, to show that I had the money actually. I would spend money, guys. But I learned financial discipline as I grew up when I turned 26. The other habit that I had started doing when I turned 26 was communication became more important, more than pride to me. Because, guys, I used to be that person that if I want to give an example of friendship, right? I used to be that person that if a friend goes quiet, they went quiet, so probably maybe they need space from me. I'll just excuse myself from their life without even communicating. Sometimes people being quiet screams, please help. Probably maybe they're going through something that they need you to be in their lives, but as a friend you might say, she went quiet first, so I'm going quiet also, and that has destroyed so many friendships. So I've learned to at least try communicating with people first before judging kuti maybe they want this or maybe they want that, because assuming has killed so many relationships and friendships. Actually, I've told myself, no, I won't lose anything by just asking someone, is everything okay with you? Even if you had wronged someone, actually, if you give room, if you become the bigger person and give room to talk about the issue at hand, honestly speaking, you find kuti so many relationships and friendships will be restored like that. So the other thing that 26 years of living has taught me was to not force relationships. When I say relationships, I do not mean intimate relationships only. I'm also talking about friendships. Guys, stop forcing yourself on people. If a person makes it clear that they do not want you in their lives, then that's it. Excuse yourself from the drama, because probably have their reasons to not want you in their lives anymore. So I have stopped forcing myself on people. I have examples, like so many examples, but I want to give a recent one. Honestly speaking, guys, as soon as I got married to my husband, um I was just cool with everyone. Like, and then I'm not that type of a person that changes or that switches up on friendship just because I got married and stuff. No, I'm just still the same person, okay? But I've just realized that one or two friends that I have started drifting away from me like that. You call them and they just respond to you in a way that is so awkward. Like they don't talk to you like the same way they used to talk to you before. So to me, energy is something that I'm very good at reading a lot, especially if I didn't do anything wrong to anyone. I would just excuse myself like that, like as soon as possible, guys. I'm not staying in awkward positions just because I want friendship. No, 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 no. Anyways, the other thing is, I started being serious with my health, guys. There are specific habits that I became more serious with, like drinking water, like keeping myself hydrated and drinking more water every day. And doing little exercises, guys, you'll find good. There's so much pleasure in taking care of yourself, and I have started doing that, and I feel so good. The last thing that I started doing when I turned 26 was teaching myself confidence. Guys, I didn't have confidence. Having confidence, especially as a girl, comes with a lot of opportunities. Guys, I was that person that never had confidence. I was a shy person back then, and people that knows me, they know that I usually didn't talk to new people. I was usually scared to talk to new people, but now I'm no longer scared. I told myself that I'll build my confidence on camera. Then it was when I started doing TikTok story times like last year, and being known by a lot of people means that every time that you go out, you meet one or two people that knows you and may want to have a conversation with you. I just learned to be able to talk to new people, socialize, and actually enter into any room, talk to new people, and have a proper discussion with people. That is something that I swore I would never do. If you take me back to 5 years ago, I really hope this can help you as a 26-year-old, or maybe younger than that, or maybe older. anyone, it's never too late. And guys, if you made it this far watching my YouTube video, thank you so much for your patience and love. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel so that each and every time that I post, you get notified. Also comment, guys, for better engagement.